Hello everyone, welcome back to El Viejo Stadium. Again, it seems like we play here every other day, but it's the Marauders versus the Whalers, a rematch of game number 41. Marauders have Brock Farley on the mound today, Aiden Hazard on for the Whalers. Last time these two teams met, the Marauders ended up winning 2-1. Lila Quinto steps in, grounded right back to Hazard for the first out of the game. Raina McLongthrope steps in, DHing today. Takes a strike, 98 on the gun from Hazard. Four-seamer, two-seamer, slider, and curve. A little bit more of a velocity and jump picture than accuracy. That one's fouled away at home plate. 1-2 on McLongthrope, and they brush it back. 96 inside, and again 98 inside. Maybe setting up the outside pitch, maybe not. Try to bust her again inside. 3-2 now, and yeah, there we go. Try to set up that outside pitch high and away. She didn't bite. So McLongthrope walks on first. Wilder Plows comes in, and that's a strike. McLongthrope runs quite well, and there she goes. Throw down to second, safe. So they try to pick her off now. I always feel like that's a futile effort. 1-2 now to Plows. And shattered bat to English for out number 2. McLongthrope goes to third, brings in Tugger Gentry, who's locked in, and hits that one a mile. Holy cow. Wow, that was a shot into left field. 411-foot shot for Gentry, third homer of the year, 9th ribby, and the Marauders take the 2-0 lead. Brings up Xerox Liu. And that one's hit into left field. Base hit for Liu. Tater Pepperonis steps in. Batting 200. Very, very good speed on the bases here. And they throw over to first. So we're keeping an eye on Liu over there. And again, safe. Goes. Throw down to second, and they get him. So Leo tries to steal second, but they catch him. Nonetheless, the Marauders get 2 runs here at the top of the first. Brings up Owen English, leadoff hitter today for the Whalers. Second baseman, looking tense, only batting $120 so far. Might have moved him up in the lineup to get things going. Gonna look here too at the lefty, Farley. Four-seamer, two-seamer, change, and curve. Nice. See a good curve right there, kind of crossed up the catcher. And he strikes out English. Kate Durham, first baseman, steps in. Pops this one up. Should be a can of corn there, and it is for Fuller. Out number 2. Jasu Rounds comes in now. He might have moved up in the lineup. He's hitting 3 today. Batting .353, so pretty good. Farley, more of a junk and accuracy guy. Not big in velocity. Tried to get him a chase there. 1-2 now. And that is fouled away. 1-2 now to Rounds. And again, we do it. 1-2. And Rounds strikes out. Down looking. Out number 3. Very good first inning there for Farley. 6, 7, 8 up now for the Marauders. Pepperonis leads it off. He was up when Liu tried to steal second, rather. Although stealing first is going to be a thing at some point, I hear. Something like that. In some type of baseball somewhere. And 3-1 now to Pepperonis. And Hazard walks him. So I wonder if that rough first inning kind of rattled Hazard a little bit. Brings up Julian Park, Marauders catcher. And at this point, you just make him throw a strike. Don't swing the bat until he throws a strike. There we go. 1-1 now on Park. And ooh, high and inside strike there. 1-2 now. And he gets Park to strike out. So Hazard happy with himself with that pitch selection there. Fuller steps in, center fielder for the Marauders. Takes a ball inside from Hazard. You can see accuracy, velocity, and junk already going down a little bit as Hazard's feeling tense. 1-2 now to Fuller. Grounded to English, to McIntosh, to Durham for the double play, 4-6-3 double play to end the inning. 4, 5, and 6 up for the home team. Briggs leads it off. TH for the Whalers. And he gets him down, 1-2-3. Wow, good pitch in there from Farley. McIntosh steps in, hitting a $120 so far. Whalers shortstop. He'd like to get hot. That one's hit quite well. Did he get enough of it? And he did not. Plows is there to put it away for out number 2. So just a long out. Cern White comes in. Center fielder for the Whalers. Crowd favorite. 1-1 to White. That one's popped up, and again, Plows is there for the final out. So Farley's making quick work of the Whalers hitters. 9-1-2 up from the Marauders here. We travel to the top of the third.
The third baseman,
Leon Juarez,
23.
third baseman, steps in. Shattered bat. A lot of broken bats here. That's going to be an easy out in front of home plate for Rago.
Now back, the first
And
baseman,
that brings up
number
top of
8.
the order in Lila Quinto.
Steve Wright.
Striking the outside part of the plate there. And now 1-1. Hazard stats have kind of evened out a little bit now. Looking a little bit more comfortable out there in the mound. 1-2 to Quinto. She pops that one up. And let's see, is that going to be, who's going to get that? I guess it's going to be Hazard. For out number 2, that was a mile high home run to Silo.
Designated hitter, number 46.
Raina McLongthrope steps in. Absolutely on fire. Takes a ball in the dirt. Might be pitching around her. No, they're going right at her. 2-1 now to McLongthrope.
Ball inside.
And takes a ball inside. 3-1 now. Good hitters count. And she looks at a pitch. 97 on the gun from Hazard. And nubs this one. Fair ball. Rago down to first for out number 3. So quick inning there for the Whalers. They come to bat now. Cole Lane up. Number 7 hitter.
Steve Wright.
And he takes a strike inside. And quickly 0-2. Farley, another broken bat from Whalers hitters as Quinto puts this one away for out number 1. Let's have these hitters off balance or something, that they're hitting it right off their fists or right off the end of the bat. Vargas steps in. That one's hit right at Gentry. Throws across the diamond for the second out of the inning. And the catcher, Lennox Rago. Not the everyday catcher for the Whalers, the backup catcher. And he's looking for his first hit of the year. Grounds out, though, the Pepperonis to end the inning. Going now to the top of the 4th. 3-4-5 up. Plows, Gentry, and Liu. For the Marauders.
The right fielder, number 9.
That's inside.
And ball inside from Hazard.
Ball high. Nope, that's low.
Hazard's 0-1 on the year. Farley is 1-1 on the year. Hazard would like to get his
Nope.
first win, and he walks him. It's not how you do it.
Now batting,
Brings
the
up Tugger
shortstop,
Gentry, who's
number
1 for 1 with a
29.
homer and 2 ribbies today. Very good speed on the bases for the Marauders.
Nope, that's high.
Gentry's absolutely murdering it so far. 467, 3 homers,
That's
and
inside.
9 ribbies. Among the league leaders, for sure. 3-0 now, though. And takes the high strike. And he walks, so Gentry walks. And the Marauders have runners on first and second. Liu up now. no outs. Runners go. Double steal action here, and safe. So the double steal. So now runners on second and third with Liu up. Popped up. Definitely not, not deep enough. Oh my gosh, it's bobbled there by English. What should have been a sure out is bobbled by English. So now the bases are loaded for Tater Pepperonis. And they have the triple steal they put on. Holy cow. That one's fouled away. They're looking to do like a little suicide squeeze there. I think that was the first time we saw anything like that happen in the Cheese League. That one's hit quite well into left center. Definitely extra bases. That will be a bases clearing double for Tater Pepperonis. The Marauders take the 5-0 lead.
Number 18.
Pepperonis runs well. Julian Park up now. There are no outs, folks. Holy cow. And Hazard, you can see Hazard's stats now starting to go down to the red, especially accuracy. So I think this might be his last batter. And he walks him. Has to be his last batter. Stetson Fuller steps in 0 for 1 today. They're going to let Hazard go and face off against Fuller. Infield's a double play depth, so maybe they're hoping for the double play. 1-1 now to Fuller. That one's popped up behind the plate, and Rago's there to put it away. So Juarez steps in 0 for 1. 1 out, and Benitez comes in for the Whalers. Double play gets out of this inning. 1 out, runners on first and second, Juarez up, and the 2-1 to Juarez. Popped up. Infield fly is called. Rago catches it. Now that brings up the top of the order in Lila Quinto, who's 0 for 2 today. With 2 on, 2 outs here in the top of the fourth. That one's hit quite well, and Vargas is right there to put it away for the final out of the inning. So the Marauders get 3 runs, leave 2 stranded. We go now to the bottom of the fourth. 5-0. Marauders winning. Owen English steps in. Leadoff hitter, 1, 2, and 3 up for the Whalers. That one's popped up. Yeah, it should be no issue. And it's not for Plows. Out number 1. Cade Durham steps in, 0 for 1 today. The top of the Whalers lineup, not very high averages, but they should be good contact hitters. That one's grounded to Gentry for out number 2. Here comes Josu Rounds. Really like this little jingle that he has when he comes up. Power versus lefties is activated. Hitting quite well this year, 333. Definitely a bright spot in this Whalers lineup. That one's grounded. It's Pepperonis for out number 3. McLongthrope, Plows, and Gentry up for the Marauders in the top of the 5th. Yeah, McLongthrope 0 for 1 today with a walk. I believe we saw Benitez last game against, as these two teams faced off as well. She's got a very good ERA for coming out of the pen. That one's fouled away. Over the Whalers dugout. That one's a fair ball down the left field line. It's going to be a double for McLongthrope. And that brings in Plows. McLongthrope runs quite well. I wouldn't be surprised if she tried to take third here. 1 and 2 now. Fouled away. 1 and 2 again to Plows. Now the 2 and 2. And grounded. Fair ball down the right field line. McLongthrope comes home. It's kind of mishandled out there by Vargas, and Plows has an RBI double. 6-0. Marauders take the lead.
Number 29.
Tugger Gentry comes in 1-for-1 with the homer already today. And Plows runs well out there on second for the Marauders.
Nope, that's low.
2-1 now, and the 2-2 to Gentry. And in the dirt, good block there behind the plate. And Gentry's walked. That's something you'd like to see.
Now batting, the
Liu
right
steps
fielder,
in, 1-for-2 with a
number
single
4.
today. 2 on, no outs yet.
All high.
Grounded right up the middle, right through the wickets there. Runner comes home, throw from White, and not in time. Marauders lead at 7-0.
The second baseman,
Brings in Tater
number
Pepperonis.
44.
1-for-1, a walk, big double last time. And that one's lined out to Durham.
Now batting,
And
the
just like
catcher,
that,
number 18.
we have our first out. Julian Park steps in. 2 on, 1 out. Fouls that one away.
That's down.
Benitez deals 81 mile an hour. Breaking pitch and gets him. For out number 2.
The center fielder, number 50.
Stetson Fuller looks rattled. Good pitching there by Benitez. Stats dropping quite a bit as she passes pitch number 30.
Ball inside.
And the 2-2 now to Fuller.
Victory.
And got him. Fuller's very upset with himself. Might be the second broken bat that he's broke over his knee today. So going now to the bottom part of the inning.
Number 11.
Bottom of the fifth, Ralph Briggs leads it off. Pops this one up. And Pepperoni's there to put it away. Out number 1. Russ McIntosh. As my dog, Cooper, makes an appearance and decides to sit on my lap here in the booth. The 2-1 now to McIntosh. Pops that one up. And who's going to be there to catch it? Let's see. It's going to be Gentry for the second out of the inning. Brings up Serm White, 0-for-1 today. Farley is on fire. You can see there his stats. Velocity, accuracy, junk, just stamina. He's at 46 pitches. It's another broken bat. I get 46 pitches. I can't believe that. Bottom of the fifth here. Wow. He's making quick work of this Whalers lineup. That one's grounded. Dribbler. 2 Pepperonis for the final out of the inning. Very, very good pitching performance today by Brock Farley. 9-1 and 2 up for the Marauders here at the top of the sixth. Ian Peters is coming in relief of Benitez.
Steve Wright.
And quickly 0-2 on Juarez. Peters comes in dealing. And 2-2 now. And a base hit into right field. So the Marauders with another base runner. Seems like every inning they have base runners on with no outs. Brings up leadoff hitter Lila Quinto. 93 on the gun there from Peters. Inside fastball. Big curveball there too. Let's see, 4-seamer slider curve. More velocity pitcher out of the pen for the Whalers, but he walks Quinto. So Quinto is walked. Brings in McLongthrope, 1-for-2 today. And 2-0. That looked, the home crowd wanted that one. That looked like a good pitch. And there's first strike. And ball in the dirt. So 3-1 now to McLongthrope. And McLongthrope walks.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 9.
So Plows comes in 1-for-2 today. And that one gets away from the catcher. Kind of crossed up Rago there. Bases loaded. No outs. Grounded. Durham steps on first for the sure out.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Run scores 8-0 now.
29.
Marauders over the Whalers. Brings in Tugger Gentry. So 1 out. Runners on second and third now. And ball inside. So Peters, 20 pitches now. His stats are all over the place. Flashing red. He's walks Gentry. I think we're having another pitching change here as Xerox Liu steps in. And we are, Gwendolyn Bangett's coming in out of the Whalers bullpen. She's been used quite hard as well the past couple of games for the Whalers. Bases loaded here. Xerox Liu. And 3-1 to Liu. And right at White. Run comes home. He throws to Durham for some reason. 9-0 now. Tater Pepperoni steps in. 2 outs, runners in the corners. Bangett feels tense, and it's no wonder. Coming into a tough situation here with a 9-0. 9-run deficit, I should say. That one's popped up. Pepperonis pops it up. And McIntosh is there for the final out of the inning. 7-8-9 due up for the Whalers. They're really, really looking to work back here somehow. Brings up Cole Lane. Farley still on the hill, still on fire. And just at the 50 pitch mark now. And 1-2 on Lane. And let's see, that drops in front of Liu for a base hit. So the Whalers have a base runner here. Bottom of the 6th. Aiden Vargas steps in, 0 for 1. I'll say no threat to run at first. Especially the lefty on the mound, I probably wouldn't do it. And 3-1 now to Vargas. And strike 2, 3-2 now. And strikes him out. Good pitch in there by Farley. Lennox Rago 0 for 1 today. Again, looking for his icebreaker hit of the year. And gets him swinging awkwardly in the pitch, alone inside. Fouled off. Park is there to put it away. Another broken bat. Lots of broken bats here from the Whalers hitters. Owen English steps in. He's looking rattled. A couple of Whalers hitters looking rattled today. I mean, Farley's done an admirable job out there in the hill. And that one's, wow, Lila Quinto with a snag there at first base to end the inning. 7-8-9 now due up for the Marauders here in the top of the 7th. Bangett's looking tense. That one's popped up. McIntosh puts it away for the first out. Stetson Fuller looks rattled. 0-77 for Fuller. They really, really like to turn it around. And instead, he grounds out to English. Leon Morez, the number 9 hitter, 1 for 3 today. Steps in. Takes a big curveball there from Bangett. And 0-2. And she gets him swinging on the high and inside pitch. High and inside cheese there. So we go to the bottom of the 7th. This is the Whalers' last chance. They're down 9-0. Cade Durham steps in. He's 0 for 2. And Farley back out there, back to work on the hill. That one's hit well into left center. And that's definitely going to be extra bases. That actually might even be a triple. Let's see. And easily in there with a triple, leadoff triple. So the Whalers have a base runner. Josu Rounds comes in and pops that one up to Park. Puts it away for out number 1. Ralph Briggs now 0 for 2 today.
Number 11.
That's high.
Looks at a ball high.
Steve Wright.
That leadoff triple really got this crowd into it. And the runner's coming home. Plate to plate, safe. So the Whalers are on the board now. 9-1. And Briggs looks at a pitch outside. 2-2 now.
Ball inside.
And the 3-2 now to Briggs. Popped up again to Park. So Farley's had these Whalers hitters just kind of all off balance today. Russ McIntosh steps in. 2 outs here. Bottom of the 7th. Whalers looking to get something going. Some bottom of the 7th rally. The 2-2 now on McIntosh. Popped up. Quinto camps under it for the final out. And that's how game 46 ends, folks. Marauders win. In this series against the Whalers, they've taken both games. Take a look at the lines. 9-7-0 from the Marauders. 1-2-1 from the Whalers. I didn't realize the Whalers only had 2 hits that whole entire game. Whew. Let's take a look. Who had 2 hits for the Whalers? We had to see Kate Durham and Cole Lane did. Everybody else, big goose eggs there. 4 strikeouts in total, too, on the Whalers side. Big hits, Gentry with the homer. Liu, 2 RBIs. Tater Pepperonis, 1 for 3 with 3 RBIs. So, lots of hitting, lots of offense on the Marauders side. Take a look. Farley gets the win, obviously. Complete game. 4 strikeouts, no earned runs, gave up 2 hits. ERA drops to 1.93. That's the 2nd win of the year, and he's a pitcher to watch out for. I would say him and maybe Oldham from the Olympians are some of the best pitchers in the league. Hazard gets the loss. You can see the Whalers used a bunch of pitchers out of their bullpen. Let's take a look now at the top 3 players. We have Tugger Gentry, 1 for 1, home run, 2 ribbies, 2 runs, and a stolen base. Farley there, of course. 7 innings pitched, 2 hits, 4 Ks. And Wilder Plows gets the shout out as well. 1 for 3, double, 2 ribbies, 2 runs, and a stolen base. So there it is, folks. Game number 46 in the book. Thank you so much for watching Cheese League Baseball on Geek Cheese on YouTube. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel for more Cheese League Baseball action. Follow us on Twitter at geek_cheese. For schedule announcements, Cheese League announcements, schedule stuff, updates of all kind. And yeah, we will see you again on Cheese League Baseball. Marauders win. Have a good one.